Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. The Dutch defense controls the important e4 square, but somewhat weakens black's king side. c4 gains space in the center and the queen side, and prepares to develop the knight behind the c-pawn. e6 supports the f5 pawn and allows the dark-squared bishop to develop. Knight c3 develops the knight toward the center and controls the e4 square. Black develops the knight and attacks the center, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. This immobilizes the knight by pinning it to the king. Out comes the bishop and into the battle. This prepares the bishop for development. This prepares the bishop for development. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. This fianchettos the bishop by placing it on a powerful diagonal. Castling gets the king out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. A solid choice. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. After all captures, this is an equal trade. A clear recapture. This attacks a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. This moves the queen to safety. Black develops the knight and attacks the center. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This kicks a queen. This avoids clear danger. This is not the right idea. This misses an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. This is the strongest option. This overlooks an opportunity to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. The clearly correct move for a threatened pawn. White can win a rook using a fork with the right follow-up. This prevents the opponent from being able to win material by eventually trapping a piece. White will be winning a rook with that fork. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This captures a free rook. Black's recapture simultaneously activates another piece. Right on target. This is the only good move. This is a fair move. This threatens to win material through a fork. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. This allows the opponent to eventually win material. Now white can't stop black from winning material if they make the right moves. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is the only move that works. The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This leads to losing a rook. The knight was sacrificed, a brilliant move. This is the way to win a rook. This stops the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. The knight was sacrificed, a stunning move. This is the way to win a pawn. White's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This defends a knight that was under attack and had no defenders. This prevents the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. This wins material. This stops the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. That pin against the king will win material. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. Very precise. That was a strong discovery and black will win material. This permits the opponent to eventually win a queen. This wins material through a discovered check. This is the strongest option. This continues the checkmate threat. Right on target. This continues down the road to checkmate. This wins a queen. A straightforward recapture. This continues the checkmate threat. This evades the check from the queen. This continues down the road to checkmate. This steps away from the checking queen. And the game is over.